Okay, the last video on King Kelly, Baseball Hall of Fame. Have you heard of him? Played from 1878 to 1893. 307 career batting average. You may ask the question, why am I covering him? I'm a baseball historian. I'm looking at players from the past who were significant in baseball history. King Kelly made the Baseball Hall of Fame, and I was curious as to why. So I looked at his seasons, 1878 up through 1889. I've covered. This video, I'm going to close out his seasons and his career and evaluate him, okay? So 1890, he's 32 years old. How did he do? 90 games, 342 at bats, scores 83 runs, 111 hits. Okay. 1880s and 1890s, they didn't play more than 120 games a season. Sometimes 80 games, 90 games, 100 games. So he gets into 90 games, 342 at bats, 83 runs scored, 111 hits, 18 doubles, 6 triples, 4 homers, 66 RBIs. Bats 325. That's the 7th time out of 11 seasons. 300 or better. 417 on base, 447 slugging, 153 total bases. 1891 season, he got into 102 games, 350 at bats, 65 runs scored, 100 hits, and 100 games. Okay. Bats 286, 16 doubles, 7 triples, 2 homers, 62 RBI, 280, 390 on base, 389 slugging, 136 total bases. 1892 season. How did he do? 78 games, 281 at bats, 40 runs scored, 53 hits in 78 games. So he's just pinch hitting some of the games. Bats 189, nothing to look at here. 1893, his last season, 35 years old. 20 games, 18 hits, 269. Okay. Don't have to look at those box scores of some of those seasons where he didn't play much. But let's look at his overall career, okay? 1,456 games. This is old school era, 1880s and 1890s. 5,896 at bats. Okay. 1,357 runs scored. That's a good ratio. It was 1,456 games, 1,357 runs scored. So that's 101 runs scored less than games. So he's averaging almost a run scored per game played. How about that? 1,813 hits. That's good. That's about 375 more hits than games played. I like the ratio. If you're a ball player, you want to have more hits than games played. 359 doubles. That's a good amount. 16 years. 102 triples, 69 homers, 950 RBIs, 307 career batting average. How many 300 batting average seasons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seasons, 300 or better. He's got 2 batting titles. 354 batting average, 1884, and a 388 batting average, 1886. How about that 388? 368 on base percentage career, 438 slugging, and about 2,583 total bases. Okay. How did he make the Baseball Hall of Fame? I think 2 things. He was in the old school era, and he was considered one of the best players of that era. The 2 batting titles and the 307 career batting average. I think that did it. And the 1,357 runs scored. Now, you may say those numbers are not that high. Today's ball player could not get into the Baseball Hall of Fame with those kind of numbers. But he played in a different era, the 1880s and the 1890s. That's how he got in. So King Kelly, huh? I was curious about the guy in baseball history. And I have a Hall of Fame book, and his name's in there. So I wanted to see what he was about, okay? All right, let's see. Again, I told you I was a baseball historian. I have a college degree from the University of California, San Diego. I got it in 1981, a Bachelor of Arts degree in history. Had to write a lot of term papers. So what I'm doing on my YouTube channel is I'm looking at the history of baseball, and I'm looking at baseball players, focusing on those guys who have a career batting average over 300. And so, again, after I'm done finishing a guy, I like to recap who I've covered so far, just the guys to let you guys know. Did I say guys twice? Let you guys to know. Okay, sorry. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon on Monday. It's May 12th, 2025. All right, like I said, I'm a baseball historian, and I like to look at baseball players' box scores and their accomplishments and look at all their seasons. All these guys I'm going to mention right now, I have looked at every single season and every single accomplishment they have had in baseball history. And they all have one thing in common. They all have a career batting average over 300. Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb, Lou Gehrig, Stan Musial, Tris Speaker, Rogers Hornsby, Ted Williams, Tony Gwynn, Ed Delonte, George Sisler, Jesse Burkett, Joe Jackson, Willie Keeler, Billy Hamilton, Harry Heilman, Joe DiMaggio, Bill Terry, Lefty O'Doul, Dave Orr, Dan Brothers, Pete Browning, Nap Lajoie, Al Simmons, Sam Thompson, Cap Hansen, Jimmy Fox, Honus Wagner, Willie Mays, Henry Aaron, Hank Greenberg, Hugh Duffy, Eddie Collins, Paul Wainer, Lloyd Wainer, Chuck Klein, Sam Rice, Roberto Clemente, Henny Manouche, Pete Rose, Rod Carew, Kirby Puckett, Ross Youngs, Joe Medwick, Joe Sewell, Earl Averell, Richie Ashburn, Charlie Gehringer, Mel Ott, Jackie Robinson, Tip O'Neill, Sam Crawford, Ichiro Suzuki, Derek Jeter, Paul Molitor, Jake Stenzel, Mike Dolan, Ross Barnes. And I just finished King Kelly. Who's next? All right, like I said, I'm gonna look at a guy with a batting average career over 300. Now, some guys play 20 years, 25 years. Some guys play 15 years. Some guys play 10. This guy I'm going to cover right now, Bill Lang. Have you heard of him? I haven't. But he stirs my curiosity. He's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame, and he only played 7 years. But he's on Baseball Reference, and he's part of baseball history. So I'll devote one video to Bill Lang. Okay? So that's next. Talk to you later. I'm out.